What's up, you movie collecting maniacs, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and it is time for a Quickie movie haul, but this one is a Kino Lorber one because the sale is going on right now, and my order came in yesterday, so I am going to be showing that off. It's not a big haul. I just got the ones that I've been looking for, and didn't want to go too heavy on it because there's a lot of box sets and stuff coming in. And I already spent a lot of money on all those ones, so kind of did it light this year, or for the spring sale, I guess is what they're calling it. But let's jump into it and check it out and see what we have this time. But up first is the one I think this is probably my favorite one. Should have saved it for last, but love this one. It was finally released. It was a movie that came out in like 2000. I loved it when it came out. It was really unique. It was a foreign kind of thriller. It's like a mix of Seven and what is the I can't remember that version or that movie that came out, or the book. It's got a lot of weird religious elements to it, but it's really awesome, and it is The Crimson Rivers. Badass film, French thriller with, what's his name, Jean Reno, right there, and Vincent Cassel, right there. But it's hard to describe it because I can't think of the name of the Da Vinci Code. It's like a mix of the Da Vinci Code and Seven, and just weird stuff like that. A lot of religious elements in it, and it kind of pretty much follows two cops that are working on two separate assignments, but it brings them together when they find out that their suspect is in the same cult, and it's this religious cult. But it's really awesome, really atmospheric. It's got a lot of buddy cop elements to it as well with these two, because they're kind of totally different styles of policing, with Vincent Cassel being more of a loose cannon kind of guy, and Jean Reno just a straight and narrow police officer. But it's really awesome, and like I said, the imagery and stuff is really amazing in it. And I don't know if I've ever done a review on this one. I'm not sure, so I might have to check that out. But really awesome film. I've owned it on DVD prior. I don't know what region it was that I have it on, but now I've got the Blu-ray that Kino put out, and it's in the collection, upgraded, and loving every minute of it. But it's a really awesome film. I definitely recommend checking that one out, and I might have to do a review on it if I haven't done one. I might have done a blog entry years and years ago when I first started reviewing, but I definitely want to do a video review for it. But let's move it on to a movie I've never heard or seen before, but it looked pretty interesting, and I figured I'd pick it up because it has some good samurai looking action in it. The movie is Ghost Warrior, and I don't know anything about this one. Starring Hiroshi Fujioka, and yeah, it looks like it's just, I don't know, I can't tell if it is like a modern samurai film, or if it's like a period piece. It looks like it's more of almost like an 80s kind of thing, but yeah, 1986 is when it came out, so I don't know if it's like set in a modern setting with a kind of samurai out of time or out of his element and fighting crime. I don't know anything about this one, so if anyone knows anything about Ghost Warrior, let me know. But yeah, it looks like he's in a city, so it must be a man out of time or something like that. But really cool looking visuals from what I can tell there, and just interesting. And I love samurai films, so I figured I'd pick it up, and I'm a sucker for anything 80s, no matter what it is, so had to put it in the collection. But that is Ghost Warrior, a very mysterious film I know little about. But another movie I know little about, but it looks like it's damn fantastic, and it has a legendary lead. It is a blaxploitation flick called That Man Bolt with Fred Williamson. And I just watched a Fred Williamson movie, the Italian post-apocalyptic film Warriors of the Wasteland, and This one is right up his alley. I mean, this is what he's most famous for, is his blaxploitation films. But this one looks like a whole hell of a lot of fun. And never really... I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't really know much about it. And I've never even seen a trailer about it. But I figured a movie with Fred Williamson in it, gotta watch it. Gotta watch it no matter what. And this one looks like fun. You got a little kung fu action over here. And yeah, it looks like it's some kind of casino heist or something. But looks fun. Love the cover art right here. Totally badass. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a fun blaxploitation flick. And the year on this one's 1973 where this one came out. So looks like it's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Looking forward to checking it out. And before I forget, just to answer somebody's question, Scott Sycamore, I think it was, asked how big the collection is right now. I honestly don't know. I stopped keeping track probably 6 or 7 years ago. I used to have a spreadsheet, but it was up in the thousands. So I know I've done a lot of upgrading, so it's not really... The movie number hasn't really expanded too much, but I have gotten a lot of stuff that haven't been in the collection before. So I'm going to imagine it's up in, I want to say 3,000, maybe more. I don't know. But once you get to like 1,000, you start just... The collection just gets hazy and blurry of how many you actually have and how you wrap your head around that. But yeah, I should try to sit down and get everything on a spreadsheet again, or just update the spreadsheet I have. But that's going to be a huge undertaking, and I don't have a lot of downtime, I guess, so I don't even know when I would be able to do it. But yeah, it's in the thousands. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of ones that aren't on display, a lot of ones from way back that are on DVD. They're in like CD book sleeves. But yeah, it's overwhelming at times, so I try not to think about it, I guess, is the best answer. But let's keep it moving along. This is a movie I've been meaning to pick up for a long time. I don't think I have it on DVD. But I'm fascinated by the Salem Witch Trials. And just been to Salem 2 separate times. One for a class where I actually had a class, the history of witchcraft in college, which was pretty badass. And we took a little field trip out there during in October, which was awesome because the whole town is just total Halloween town. But this movie that I'm trying to talk about in intro is The Crucible, which is probably the most well-known kind of film adaptation of the historical events that happened in Salem, Massachusetts with the witch trials. But yeah, it has a star-studded cast with Winona Ryder and Daniel Day-Lewis. I always forget his name. But really, really awesome film. Really cool performances, and just a historical oddity that still blows my mind of how it happened. But always been fascinated by that story, and really loved the film, but just never got around to picking it up. And it's always been in these the Kino sale. It's always been an option to get, but I've always had so many other things to pick from. But I finally just said, you know what, this is the time. So The Crucible is now in the collection. Like I said, I don't believe I have it on DVD, so this will be the first time it is in the collection. Sorry if I'm a little tired. I slept way too much last night. I've been on vacation this whole past week, and I've been down at the cottage just watching movies and pretty much relaxing, read a whole bunch of books, and now I'm just sleeping a lot. So I got to get in the swing of things for tomorrow, tomorrow Monday, to get back to work. But I just feel like a train hit me. But none of that. Let's go back to the movies. I got 2 movies that are back-to-back, but I'm just going to introduce the one right here, because it is the first of the series, but it is Chuck Norris in Missing in Action. And I don't remember ever watching the Missing in Action series, but I love Chuck Norris flicks, and I've seen a bunch of them, but I have not seen these ones. And I don't know much of this video. I don't think I have this on DVD, but I think I probably do. But Missing in Action, fun war jungle movie. I believe it's during the Vietnam Wars where this one's set, yeah. And he just he's just wrecking shit in this one, blowing stuff up with a huge gun. Unstoppable as usual. But yeah, this is the first one. Boom, boom, slipcover. And then I got the second one, the Missing in Action 2, the beginning. So I guess they go back in before the events of this one. But I did not go for the third one just because I was trying to make this one just a small sale video haul when I put the order in. But yeah, 1 and 2 figured that is good enough, and if I see 3 down the line, I'll pick it up. But I know I'm gonna like these ones. I mean, these are his classic. This is what he's known for, Missing in Action series. So yeah, Chuck Norris. I want to get the sidekicks. Vinegar Syndrome put out sidekicks on Blu-ray. The one with Chuck Norris and Jonathan Brandis. I've always loved that movie. When it was ever on, I would watch it. It's corny as hell, but it has a lot of cool, memorable moments, especially the end scene when Chuck Norris officially shows up in the movie, even though he was like a fantasy throughout the whole beginning part. But it's so damn expensive, that movie, and I'm just waiting for it to see a deal that I'll snatch it up, because I do want sidekicks in the collection for sure. But let's do one last more. We just got one more of this video haul. Like I said, didn't really go over the top with my order, but this one looks interesting. I've never heard of it before, and it's got Peter Cushing in it, and I don't even know if this is it is, yeah, it's not an Amicus or a Hammer film, but it has that feel to it. It is the Blood Beast Terror. And pretty cool cover right there, with a different variant here inside. Both very, very beautiful. But yeah, I don't really know anything about this because I really didn't hear about it before, so I guess it wasn't really readily available in past formats. But when I saw they announced this one, I was excited, because I'm always excited when I see something I've never even heard of being announced that they're going to be doing a release of. So I definitely was excited to check this one out, and then when I saw it was actually available in the sale, I was head over heels, so I picked it up. But yeah, I don't know anything about it other than the good old Peter Cushing's in it. But it's got that same Amicus Hammer feel, kind of British horror. And this is the 60s, I want to say, 1968. So, looks cool. And I'll be looking forward to checking it out. I mean, there's so many classic British horror films out there. I've got a whole swath of them over there. But add this one up into the collection. And like I said, or I don't know if I said, but never had it before, because I don't think it was even available. But it's in the collection now, and in good company. But that is everything for the Kino haul. Some colorful stuff. But yep, good stuff. And like, I didn't get a lot, but I got a lot of decent ones in there that I've been wanting to check out and wanting to have in the collection. So it's a good haul in my eyes. I got my eyes on something that I think Arrow Video's putting out, some kind of old VHS themed box set with a bunch of things, and it has a weird sci-fi 80s movie that I've always loved, Arena, in it, and I have my eye on that as like one of my next purchases coming up. But it's got robot jocks, a whole bunch of like odd films of that 80s era, so really looking forward to checking that one out, or just getting it. But I know my Mexican box set from Severin is shipped, should be here Monday or Tuesday, so really excited about that one, because it has four films in that one, and just a lot of ones I've never seen before, so really looking forward to that. But yep, that's it for me. Hope you guys like that one. I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all the next time I'm talking about movies and in front of a camera. But take care, stay out of trouble, and I will see you later. See ya, and get out.